It's time for high school basketball game night. Now here's your play-by-play announcers for tonight's game.
Dothan Tigers, coached by Terry Goodson.
Here's the
Number 12, Janae Perry. Number 15, Ladarius Gaskin. Number 30, Johnny Welch. Number 35, Ed Chambers. And number 44, Jamal Brooks. And now for the home team, Headland Rams, coached by Bill Porter. Number 10, Jeremy McKay. Number 12, Antoine Bracken. Number 14, Jawan Williams. Number 22, Jamarian Jackson. And number 42, Justin Thompson.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Okay, good evening and welcome to another night of basketball action tonight during the Downtown Dothan Hoops Classic. It is this is the consolation game. It's between the Tigers of Dothan High School and the Rams of Headland High School. So Dothan and Headland will match it out here for this consolation game. Hello, I'm Bobby Price along with Mick Kirkland. Our we got a Brandon as one videographer, and then we got Art from the office here as directing. So we're about to come up first round. ESPN's probably going to holler at us.
They probably will want us to do the NBA Finals or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's going to be an exciting game, Bobby. Both of these teams are very explosive. They have some big guns on both teams. You can look for number 12, Janae Perry, for Dothan. He's a big outside shooter, along with Gaskin and Edric Chambers and just all around. Then you look on Headland side, McKay is a big gun for him. And also Antoine Bracken's number 12.
So Justin Thompson controls it, taps it over. Headland goes on offense first with Justin Thompson with the ball. Now over to number 12. That's Antoine Bracken.
Bracken starts off where he left off.
With a three.
So Bracken gets on the board. He had a bunch of points in the first half of the last game, Bobby.
Okay, we got Perry, Gaskin. Welch is number 30. 44 is in the game tonight. Jamal Brooks, along with Chambers, number 35. Jay Perry to the basket, and the rebound comes from Jawan Williams for the Rams. So they're ahead 3-zip, and we are completed with about 1 minute of this first period of play. Over to McKay, looks toward the basket, passes off to number 14, that is Bracken, and he misses. And guess what?
Wow, rebound by number 14 and a put by, that's Jawan Williams.
McKay put the basket in. And the foul is on Gaskin.
That foul is on Gaskin. His first, team first.
And Jeremy McKay gets the basket. So he's at the line to shoot one. It's up, and it's good.
And, Bobby, something we've seen happen. Dothan starting off slow in this game. The first two games of the tournament, they started off very fast, but they're a little slow now, and we'll just have to see what happens.
All right, Chambers to Welch. Over in the corner to Perry, going inside to Brooks, and he puts it in for two.
That was a big, strong move by Jamal Brooks.
It's 6-2, 6:25 left in the first. We're just getting underway in this consolation game at the Downtown Dothan Hoops Classic. The Rams moving the ball around. Number 42 gets in, Justin Thompson, and he cranks up with another 2. It's 8-2. Dothan trailing the Rams of Headland. So Gaskin to Welch, back to Chambers. Chambers looks over to who is that? Number 12 is Janae Perry. And we have a whistle under the basket. So the
I tell you, Headland came ready to play tonight. Dothan's going to have to step up their game. They still a little sluggish from the other night, Bobby. You know, Dothan's a very fast starting team. They'll run 25, 30 points off in the first period.
30, Welch in the corner, shot for a 3, missed it, and we have a foul called, and that must be going to go against Dothan.
It is number 44, Jamal Brooks, called with the foul.
So we have one team foul apiece. Ball goes back to Headland. Number 22 into the game. That is Jamarian Jackson for the Rams.
McKay drives to the basket, puts it up, rolls off, and Brooks gets the rebound for Dothan, out to Janae Perry.
And Perry looks inside to Jamal Brooks for 2 for Dothan. .5-12. It's 8-4. Dothan trailing Headland. Dothan gets a big turnover there as Headland tried to go inside. Nobody was there. Gaskin fast break. Now to Welch. Welch drives. Hands off to 35. Chambers dribbles, shoots, misses. 22 comes up with a rebound. That is Jamarian Jackson. So Dothan unable to put any points up.
Headland's leading 8-4, 4:44 left in the first period of the Consolation game.
That's an air ball. It's going to go out on number 22, Jackson. We have a break in the action here as Dothan will take the inbounds toss. It's 8-4, and we're approaching 4.5 minutes of the first period of play. Dothan is slow getting started.
They really are, Bobby. That's not like Dothan. But Chambers takes it in that time. And let's take a look at that. Good move that time by Chambers.
All right, goes over to Chambers, and now the Rams have it on the attack. Number 14 in the game, that is Williams, over to Thompson in the corner. Thompson looking to come into Williams, and back out to Jawan Williams, number 14. Pulls up, shoots. It's a bit long, rebounded by Welch. Coast to coast to the basket. Misses. Put back by Gaskin, and a foul.
So going to the line is going to be looking at the replay, the putback, and he was fouled. So going to the line is number 15 for Dothan. That's Gaskin.
His first one is up and good. Who was the foul on it?
I didn't get the foul.
Okay. Well,
Gaskin, his first points of the game.
So Gaskin puts the second one up, and it's good. Substitution coming in, number 21, Devin Elamine, as Gaskin takes a break.
So Dothan is tied to score, Bobby. 8 apiece. They were down, you know. Headland went off to a 5-0 score before Dothan scored. Now Dothan's come back and put some points on the board and tied the score.
Jumper by number 12 for Headland is missed, and when Welch came down with the ball, his foot was on the line, so out of bounds. Headland gets to keep it. Here we come with the inbounds pass. It's going to go out to number 12, Bracken. Bracken shoots.
And count it.
That's just
Williams. That was Jawan Williams with the basket.
Okay, that's a two-pointer, so it's 10-8. 2-point lead for the Rams. Perry with the ball. Over to Welch in the corner, back out to Perry.
I tell you what, Dothan needs to do is work the ball inside. They're a lot bigger and stronger than Headland is, Bobby. Let's take a look at that replay. You'll see that Chambers goes up and bounces off the glass, and he was fouled, so it's going to be Chambers at the line for Dothan.
All right, here's the shot from number 35 for Dothan, Chambers. And he makes that first one, got another one coming. So Chambers straightening out his uniform just a bit. And here comes the inbounds toss. Well, he's got to make the basket first.
And he misses the second. So it's going to be the Rams ball. They get it down. Shot missed, and the rebound goes to Chambers. Janae Perry brings it out. Perry yet to take a shot in the game, Bobby. Traveling called on Chambers, so it's going to be Headland's ball.
That was Gaskin, number 15, back into the contest.
So it's a 10-9 lead. Headland's leading Dothan.
So Dothan looking to play a little man-to-man as they put somewhat of a press in. Number 22, Jamarian Jackson. Over to 14, Williams. Back to Williams again, this time to McKay. McKay drives, holds up, pitches it out, and throws it away. So a turnover by the Rams. Dothan will get to bring it back down this way, trailing by 1, 10-9.
Dothan, a slow start, Bobby. I mean, a really slow. The last two games, they've started off very slow, un-Dothan-like, and it works to the advantage of their opponents. And, you know, it hurt them the other night because they got behind Northview and was never able to catch back up.
Chambers back to Perry this time, under the basket. And we have a whistle as Elamine tried to make a shot, and it wouldn't fall for him.
Fouls called on number 22, Jamarian Jackson. Third team foul.
So Elamine puts the first one up, rolls, and it falls in.
And he ties the score, so 10 apiece with 1:48 left in the first period.
Devin Elamine puts the ball up, and it's good.
So Dothan takes that first lead, 11-10, with 1:47 left in the first over the Headland Rams.
As the clock continues to roll. Number 14 takes a jumper shot in the corner, misses. At 22 on the rebound, that was Jackson. And it would not fall for him. And Dothan comes up with it. No, we have a foul.
Johnny Welch with the rebound, and he was fouled. It's a non-shooting foul. Neither team in the bonus.
So Jamarian Jackson commits his second foul of the night. Perry tosses in to Gaskin. So Gaskin looks Welch over to Elamine. Chambers. Gaskin short. Chambers gets the rebound, puts it in for 2.
Dothan steals the ball. Johnny Welch gets it, and Headland gets it.
So Chambers is going to be hit with a quick foul. Welch. 35. So that's Chambers.
Foul is on Johnny Welch, his first personal, team foul number 3.
So under a minute to go here, 54 seconds. Steal. Gaskin puts it in this time, and he's fouled by number 10, McKay.
That is good by Gaskin.
Taking a look at it, he stole the ball from it, and he takes it, and he banks it off the glass, and he was fouled. So Dothan's up 15-10.
All right, almost 51 seconds left in this first period. We got a whistle. Got substitutions coming in as Chambers comes out. Thompson is in at 14.
So Gaskin makes a 3-point play out of it. So Dothan has come from behind him, taking a 6-point lead with under a minute left in the first.
McKay sends it over to number 12, and then 14 at the top of the key is Williams. To McKay, jump, shoots it short, and Dothan gets the rebound. Fast break going from Dante Banks. No, that was Welch that was down there. Banks is the one that went to the layup.
That time Welch kind of lost control of the ball, and he was out of bounds. So it's back to Dothan. Back to Headland.
So Headland takes the inbounds toss under 30 seconds. Bracken with the ball. Now to Williams. McKay looks. Tries to go inside. Pulls up. And we have a whistle. 2-shot foul. Coming up for McKay. So, okay, Carroll is number 14.
Jeremy McKay.
Okay.
McKay with 3 points in the game. Had a 2 and 1. Now he's back at the foul line.
Just under 9 seconds, just over 9 seconds left, I should say. McKay makes the basket.
So it's a 16-12 Dothan lead.
So it's going to bring us to the end of one. Dothan's leading 16-12 over the Headland Rams. Back to the Civic Center in a moment. All right, back at the Dothan Civic Center for the Downtown Dothan Hoops Classic. This is the consolation game between the Headland Rams and the Dothan High School Tigers. Dothan holding on to a 4-point lead. They were down by 6 at one time, but was able to recover and come back into it. So we'll start this second period of play here.
I think Dothan's going to really try to work him inside, Bobby.
Perry first, and it's a 3.
Let's take a look at Perry. He got a good lineup that time. He lined up, was able to just drain it from downtown for the Tigers.
All right, McKay looks, top of the key, throws inside to number 32, and he shoots and misses, and Elamine comes up with the rebound. Dante Banks pulls up, shoots. The rebound is from Thompson, number 42. So it's 19-12, approaching 7 minutes of the first half of play.
After a slow start, Dothan is kind of taking this game. They're playing their kind of game right now, Bobby. The thing is, they're doing very well is playing good defense, and they are hitting the backboards. They're getting a lot of rebounds, and they have Headland outsized.
McKay makes a 3. So
let's take a look at that 3 for McKay.
All right.
He lined up and he drained from way downtown, so it's a 19-15 game.
All right, Dothan trying to get something going here, an early jump, but Perry comes up with it, dishes off to number 21, Devin Elamine for 2. That gives him 4 points on the night, a 21-15 lead.
That was a nice feed that time down to Elamine for 2 points.
All right, we got Williams and Bracken's pairing up here in they're going here, and Devin Elamine is fouled by number 32 for Headland, which will be Michael Thompson. And that's the foul. So at the line will be Devin Elamine.
Elamine has 4 points. He's 2 for 2 from the line and 1 field goal.
Elamine puts the first one up, and it's short.
Dothan leading 21-15. 6 minutes left in this second period.
Chambers back into the ball game as Carroll sits. He misses both of them at a tap in from number 30, Johnny Welch. That's a hard way to get the 2 points down on that end. I believe this one's going to go against Perry. .32 White.
.32 White.
White, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. That makes more sense. So Michael Thompson picks up his second.
I'm not sure what's going on. It should be Dothan's ball if Headland fouled. Yes, it is. They're trying. They're trying to get. Boy, the buzzer was bump.
Well, they were. Bill Coker is a clock operator tonight, so you know he's going to make sure
we know
right before he.
We know our good buddy Bill.
So while they're getting things together here, let's take a short break, and we'll be back. It's 23-15, Dothan on top of Headland.
Okay, we're back. Johnny Welch puts it up, and he misses, but I think we're going to have a lane violation.
Yep, lane violation goes against Headland, so he'll get another opportunity. This is Welch with 2 points on the night, and we'll see what happens with this. He makes that one, so now he gets the bonus. All right, Welch puts it up, and it's good.
So Welch gets 2 out of that.
So the lane violation cost Headland 2 points.
It really did, Bobby, because he missed that first attempt, but because of the violation, he was able to get another shot, and he took advantage of it.
10-point lead, 25-15. We have a whistle into the basket. This is going to go against Chambers.
Edric Chambers, I believe that's his first.
Yep. So we have Brooks with 1, Chambers 1, Welch 1, Gaskin 1 for Dothan.
At the line is number 22, Jamarian Jackson.
Jackson misses. Coming into the game is number 31. And that is Terrell Owens.
Jackson misses both of them, but I think there was a lane violation on that one. So he's going to get a chance to shoot another one. 2 straight lane violations, 1 for Dothan and 1 for Headland. Those could be costly.
Jamarian Jackson.
And he makes it.
He makes it.
1 point for Jackson.
So we're getting things together here. All right, Perry with the ball. Comes over to Elmine. Gaskin. No, that was Dante Banks. Putting it in for 2.
That time, Banks got the roll for the basket, Bobby. So Dothan's up by 11, 27-16, their largest lead of the game.
So Headland looking to go inside, and it's not there, so they'll stay stretched out on the floor. Over to 32 Thompson. To McKay, and then Perry gets a steal to a full stride run from 21. Elamine for 2.
Taking a look at, they got out on that fast break, laid it up and in for 2 points for the Tigers. Right, Elamine with 6 points.
McKay puts a 2 in. So it's 29-18, under 4.5 minutes to go in the first half. Dante Banks with the ball. Sends it to Perry, to Terrell Owens. And it's tipped around. And the loose ball goes to Welch now. And Banks tries to set up a new play. And Coach Collins wants to, Coach Goodson wants to talk about things. So we have timeout on the floor. 29-18 is our score. It's Dothan over Headland. Back at the Dothan Civic Center for the Downtown Dothan Hoops Classic consolation game. Dothan with the ball. Terrell Owens to Dante Banks. And this time it goes to Elamine. And Perry looks at the top of the key. Banks tries to go inside. And number 22, Jackson, is able to take the ball for Headland.
That time Jackson got in the passing lane. He was good defense because he had his hands up in the air, and that's what you want to do. You want to make it difficult for him to pass.
McKay shoots one from downtown for 3.
Yeah, McKay was from downtown on that one.
Here's Perry.
He was able to line up and drain that one from way downtown.
Perry answers. Nope, he missed the 3. The rebound comes to Bracken. And almost a takeaway by Dothan. McKay with the ball to 32 in the corner, Thompson. To 42, Justin Thompson, and he puts it in for 2.
So Headland's come out here, and they've cut that lead down to 6 points, Bobby.
And Banks is going to be hit with a foul.
We're going to have an over-the-back call against Headland. Call against McKay.
His second.
That was on Jeremy McKay, his second.
So Dothan as at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're in the bonus, and they'll be in the bonus for the remainder of the first half.
29-23 is our score, 2:47 left. 5 fouls committed by Dothan and 7 by Headland at this point.
Missed, but rebound and put back by Johnny Welch. Misses again, but I don't know how in the world McKay got that ball over all those Tigers. And on the fast break, and he misses. But Dothan loses it, goes back, and Janae Perry gets it, and on the fast break, over to number 21, Alamine for 2.
Nice combination there for that easy 2-point basket, 31-23. Approaching 2 minutes of the half. 22 with the ball. That's Jackson. Puts it up, and we have a whistle. And 44, Brooks hit the floor pretty hard. And he gets charged with a foul.
Second personal, team foul number 6.
So here's the attempt from number 22. It's up and in. Jackson goes his second point. He's 2 for 3 from the line. And he's got another one to make. 2:10 left in the first half. Consolation game during the second annual Downtown Dothan Hoops Classic. He puts the second one up, and it is also good. 31-25, back to a 6-point Dothan lead.
And Dothan threw it away. That time Gaskin couldn't control it, and it rolled out of bounds. Dothan's not looking like themselves tonight, Bobby. They don't have that spark that we've seen them play with before.
Yeah, and I'm sure they have a bit of fatigue from that close battle with Northview the other night too. Williams turnaround jumper is short, and so Dothan will get the ball.
You know, we haven't seen them hitting the threes like we normally see them.
And Janae Perry has not taken that many shots tonight. He has a 3, and that's the scoring. Nice move on go inside to Jamal Brooks for 2 points.
Brooks had 6 points.
So McKay brings the ball across midcourt for Headland. Looking for some help from number 22, Jackson. Oh, how about that one, putting that one up? That was a great shot. Here comes, and we have a whistle.
Bobby, let's take a look at that shot by Jackson just a minute ago. Jackson did a good job of controlling his body, putting it up, and just rolled in for him.
And on that turnover and fast break to the basket, Brooks commits a foul. So he sits out with 3 fouls here in the early going of the first half, or late going of the first half, I should say. Jackson looking to give it to Thompson. Back to Williams and then to Jackson. And it's out on Dothan. So Headland maintains possession. Here's the inbounds toss. Comes into McKay. Out to Williams and then to number 12. And then McKay gets a rebound and throws it away. So Dothan picks up a turnover.
He was trying to get the ball over to number 22, Jamarian Jackson, and it rolled out of bounds, so it's going to be Dothan's ball. Headland's in a full-court press.
Perry takes the toss back to Elamine, now to Gaskin. Over to Perry. They rotate. Perry top of the key to Chambers. Chambers to Welch, and now back to Perry again. And a reach around from number 22 knocks it out of bounds. So Perry, well, they're saying that
it's okay. Black's ball after discussion. Yeah, he came around and tipped it out.
33-27 is our score here with just over 13 seconds left in the first half. Gaskin, Perry looks. Gaskin looks. Back to Perry again. I'm not sure if Perry drives the basket.
And it counts.
And it counts. By 21, Elamine.
Let's take a look at that, Bobby. Elamine was in the right place at the right time. Perry drove to the basket, laid it up. It bounced off, but Elamine put it up just before the clock expired.
Okay, so that brings us to the half. So the end of the first half, it's Dothan on top of Headland during the consolation game of the Downtown Dothan Hoops Classic by a score of 35-27. All right, back at the Dothan Civic Center where we are at halftime. It's about to come to an end. We just had some activities going on the floor. But let's run over the stats for Mitt for this Dothan and Headland squads in this game where Dothan leads by 35-27. You want to do over the rundown for Headland at this point?
Okay, leading scorer for Headland is number 10, Jeremy McKay. He had 13 points. Jawan Williams had 5, and Jamarian Jackson had 5. Justin Thompson 4. From the field, Headland shot 40%, and they shot almost 86% from the foul line.
In the first half for Dothan, we had Perry with 3, Gaskin 5, Welch with 4. Edric Chambers had 5. Jamal Brooks had 6, 2 points from Dante Banks, and the big gun, Devin Elamine tonight, 10 points in this first half. They shot just over 48% from the floor and then 67% from the free throw line during the first half.
And Bobby rebounded. Dothan out-rebounded Headland 19-11.
All right, we're ready for the toss, and first pitch goes to Jeremy McKay as he brings it inbounds for the Rams of Headland as they will come to us on the near side. I guess you would call it the north side of the Civic Center. Good assist there. 14 goes to Williams for 2 points.
Williams has come through big tonight. That's his 7th point of the game.
Chambers got 2 close under the basket and couldn't make it fall for him, so turnover Dothan. Headland back on the attack, trailing 29-35. Williams, number 14, sends it to number 22, Jamarian Jackson, who's been quite active with 5 points in the first half. Williams shoots from downtown for a three. It's off the rim, and they're battling for it, and it's going to go to Dothan.
Yeah, that time it was off of number 22 of Headland, Jamarian Jackson. Edric Chambers takes it out for the Tigers. And to Johnny Welch.
All right, Welch fast break to Janae Perry. He tries to come under the basket and shoot and misses. And what a move to the basket. We got to see that one again.
Yeah, let's look at that one again. You saw a good, strong move that time by Johnny Welch. And good move, put the basket in, and now he's at the line shooting.
Count the basket. The foul is on Justin Thompson, his first. Team foul number 1.
Justin Thompson, his first. So Welch will try to make a three-point play out of it. Up, and it's good.
1 point, Welch.
So that's the 38-29 as McKay brings it across midcourt for Headland. Driving toward the basket, in the air, shoots in and out, and Welch comes up with the rebound. He outruns everybody, tries to go into Janae Perry, but it's cut off by number 12, Antoine Bracken.
That time, Bracken did a great job defensively, Bobby, getting back to stop Dothan. That looked like it's going to be an easy 2 points for him, but good defense that time by Brackens.
So and Williams tried to make too much out of it, pulled up, shot an air ball, and Dothan got it, so they're back on there into the court. Perry at the top of the key to Chambers. Chambers back to Perry. Perry shoots, and he gets it.
3 points for Perry.
Perry gets his second three of the game.
All right, here's Headland coming back across with the ball. Number 10, McKay. McKay looking with Gaskins guarding. Now it comes to Williams. Williams looks. It's blocked, and Elamine gets it. He's going to give it to Gaskin at the basket, and we've got a foul.
And, Bobby, you know, Dothan's done a really good job of points off turnovers. In the first half they had 11 points off turnovers compared to Headland's 5. Dothan up 41-29.
Who's the foul on?
I didn't get it. Okay. Gaskin.
Jeremy McKay, his third personal. Team foul number 2.
Okay, Elamine.
That was Gaskin.
Gaskin, okay. Gaskin puts the other one up, and it's good.
So Gaskin, 5 first half points and 2 points in the second half for a total of 7 points.
Headland looking to go inside to 42. He takes it, a little short jumper from Justin Thompson, puts it in for 2.
That was a nice shot that time by Justin Thompson.
Gaskin looks at the top of the key. Perry looks from downtown.
And Perry gets another 3.
So Dothan calls a timeout, so we'll take a timeout on the floor here. It's 46-31. It is Dothan leading the Rams of Headland. 5:10 left in the third period. Headland takes the inbounds toss, quickly gets it across midcourt, and it gets in the hands of number 22, Jamarian Jackson.
And, Bobby, what's happened here, Janae Perry has come out and hit 2 big 3-pointers here in the second half.
So Bracken.
So nice move that time by Brackens.
That's his first point of the night.
No, not Brackens. That's his 5th point.
A nice little flip up from Gaskin for 2 points. All right, 14 with the ball. He looks, hands it off to number 12, Bracken. McKay winds up the ball now, goes into Thompson, 42, and 14 takes a shot. That's Williams. And Elamines going to the basket with it, dishes it to Perry. It's blocked. And Gaskin takes it up. He drops it. And they walk it around, and it still won't go in. And comes up with a tap in from Chambers, 35.
That was a really great offensive rebound series that time by the Tigers, Bobby. They missed a couple of shots, but they were able to get it back.
Number 12 puts it in for 2.
2 points for Raskin.
And we have a foul call. This is going to go against number 15, Gaskin.
The foul is on Gaskin.
3 minutes, 32 seconds left in the third period of play. It's a 15-point Tiger lead over the Rams as 32 comes into the game. Michael Thompson and Justin Thompson will take a seat. So Headland will inbounds to McKay. McKay sets it up at the top of the key and work their offense to Bracken. Back to Williams, number 14. This time to 22, Jackson. And Gaskin gets a steal. And a rebound by 14, Jawan Williams. Took it away. Dothan unable to score on that.
That time it looked like it was going to be an easy basket, but Headland's done an excellent job of getting back on defense and slowing Dothan's fast breaks down and causing them to miss.
So the ball goes out of bounds, and the last person to touch it was a man in white. So here's the inbounds toss to Chambers to the basket. Delay puts it up and for 2. Chambers, I'm sorry. McKay. Loose ball, Elamine up to the basket.
And it's blocked.
It's blocked by 14, Jawan Williams. So Dothan will inbounds toss on their end of the court. Perry looks over to Welch. Welch drives the baseline under the basket, shoots.
Good move that time by Johnny Welch. Welch has come on strong here, Bobby. Have 5 second-half points for a total of 9.
54-35 is the score. Headland shoots, gets the rebound. Back out to McKay, inside to 14. Williams jumper misses. And Welch on the boards. All the way to Elamine for 2.
Elamine for 2. Dothan's got that fast break going now, Bobby, and they're going to be hard to stop. Elamine with 12 points. He had 10 first half points. Let's take a break here with 2:03 left in the third. The score is Dothan 56, Headland 35. We're back at the beginning. We have 2 minutes, 3 seconds left. Headland takes the ball out. They inbounds it to number 20.
20 has just come into the game, Juwan Cobb. And he gives it to Williams.
Bobby, Dothan is going up to a 21-point lead.
Bracken for 3, in and out. And Welch comes up with the rebound. Running into traffic. Pulls up. Perry looks, drives, throws it up. No good. And number 14 comes down with it for Headland. That's Williams.
So Headland wants to call timeout. So we'll take another break with 1:30 left in the third. 56 Dothan, 35 Headland.
All right, back at the Dothan Civic Center for the consolation game of the Downtown Dothan Hoops Classic. Dothan is taking it to Headland now by a score of 56-35. Inbounds toss by Headland. Number 14 is Williams with the ball, and he gives it to McKay.
Right now, Bobby, Dothan has scored 21 points to Headland's 8 points. So they're on a 21-8 run.
And Dante Banks comes up with a steal. Fast break to number 14. It will not fall for him, but
he
Banks
hustles.
comes up with it.
He had a great hustle that time.
From Carroll. And saved it from going out of bounds. So Banks with the ball, back to Gaskin. So Banks and Gaskin is going to play a little toss here. Now to Elamine. Milking a little time here. with 40 seconds. Dothan going to go for the final shot of the third period. Elamine with the basket, drives toward the baseline. Welch throws it away, and Headland comes on strong. It's number 14, Jawan Williams, to 12, Bracken. And 22 drives the basket, and we get a put in from Justin Thompson.
Yeah, that time Thompson did a good job of putting that one back up for Headland.
So Headland comes up with the rebound. Under 5 seconds, Banks, and 22 looks to, and we have a whistle. It's going to go against Banks. Just 0.2 of a second left on the clock, so
I believe it's called on 1-4.
On Banks, his first personal, team foul number 3.
and that brings us to the end of 3 periods of play. Dothan with a lead of 56-37 over Headland. Back at the Civic Center in a moment. Back at the Civic Center during the consolation game here, we've got just under 8 minutes to go in the game as the fourth period is just underway. Gaskin puts it up under the basket and falls in for him for 2 points.
And Bobby, Dothan has really come out. You know, we talked about how sluggish they were playing earlier, but they've had a wake-up call here in the second half. After one, the score was Dothan was leading by 4 points, 16-12, took a 35-27 lead in halftime, and a 56-37 lead going into the fourth. So let's take a break here.
It's being led by Dothan right now by a score of 58-37. Headland is just trying to come in here without being totally scalped here. Another turnover as McKay hits the floor hard, and Banks puts it in for 2.
That was a nice fast break that time by Dothan, and Banks was able to take that one up, lay it in for 2.
So that makes the score 60-37. As we got a loose ball on the floor, and we have a jump ball. The possession arrow stays with.
We've lost audio.
Can you hear me? All right, we temporarily lost a bit of audio there. The score 60-37. Banks puts in a couple of more points, so it's now 62-37. 6:45 left in the contest as Headland tries to get it across midcourt, and they do. That's number 12 with the ball, Bracken. Bracken shoots to Banks in the corner, and Banks drills a 3.
McKay with 3.
I'm sorry. It is McKay with a 3. Names are running through my head here, and I can't keep up with it.
I know.
Perry looks, drives the basket, puts it up, hits the corner of the backboard, and fast break by Headland. Three-point downtown shot from number 10, McKay again. 62-43.
Let's take a look at that one. McKay was way downtown when he took that. He was behind the pro three-point line, Bobby, to drill that one in.
So Perry back in the live action. Perry goes to the basket and feeds it to number 15, Gaskin, for 2.
That was a nice feed that time coming from Janae Perry.
Yeah, he was wide open under the basket.
Dothan up 64 to 43, so it's a 21-point lead.
So Gaskin commits his 3rd foul, team foul number 4, so neither team in the bonus at this point. The toss comes in to Bracken. Bracken gets it across midcourt to McKay. McKay looks to shoot. It's up in the air, and it's no good. Rebounded by Dothan. Dante Banks on the fast break, and he's going to be fouled as it goes in for 2. He'll come back to make a 3-pointer out of it.
Let's take a look at that fast break, Bobby. Dante Banks just took it right down the lane to the right just a little bit, banked it off the glass for 2, and he was fouled in the process.
Well, apparently they're not calling a foul. So it's 64-43 as Headland gets the ball, comes across midcourt is McKay. McKay to Bracken. Bracken looked to go to the far side. In the corner to number 10, McKay, jumper in and out. And 22 gets the rebound. He puts it up, and it falls for Jamarian Jackson.
Basket is good by Jackson.
That time, Jackson got the rebound, pumped it, banked it off the glass for 2. Not shot that time by Jackson.
Foul is on Carroll.
Carroll, his second personal, team foul number 5.
So Carroll will be charged with his second foul of the night. Into the game is Jamal Brooks, 44. He has 3 fouls. We haven't seen him since late in the first half. So the shot is off the mark, rebounded by Carroll.
4:43 left in the period. Dothan up by 19, 64-45.
Brooks looking at Perry at the top of the key. He's got that one down pat.
You know, Perry, it's not real smooth tonight, but he's definitely making those threes.
Yeah, he's got 4 of them. McKay turnaround jumper for 2 for Headland.
Basket by McKay.
High Perry brings it across midcourt, pulls up over to Banks. Jamal Brooks with the ball. Gets it into Perry's hands. And he tried to go to Gaskin under the basket, and the toss was a little wide. Gaskin unable to bring it in.
That time Gaskin cut across the baseline, and they tried to get it to him. It was a little too high, and he couldn't get it, so it was out of bounds off of Dothan, so Headland gets the ball.
So here comes the inbounds pass from number 22, Jackson. Comes into Williams. Now back over to Jamarian Jackson. Williams with 14, turnaround, jumper, misses. And foul's going to be called on Banks. He's picking up his second.
Both teams are still going at it, Bobby. We have 3.5 minutes left in the period, and you would think the score is a lot closer than what it is, but both teams are still out there giving it 110%.
All right, here's the inbounds toss into Williams, and then he gave it to Bracken, who drove the basket and was fouled.
That foul's going to be called on number 10, Dante Banks.
On Banks, his third personal, team foul number 7.
So Banks goes to his third personal. At the free throw line to shoot 2 is Bracken. First one is missed.
It's a 2-shot foul, so.
Correction, Bracken shooting 2.
Number 22 coming into the game will be James Hutcherson for Dothan. Bracken shoots, misses them both.
Edric Chambers, Gaskin gets the rebound for Dothan.
Brooks stalls with the ball just a bit. And he's going to draw a foul as he goes into the baseline.
That time Brooks just tried to muscle his way in there, and he wasn't going anywhere then. So
Thompson, his second personal,
foul called against Thompson of Headland.
At the line, Jamal Brooks.
So Brooks will be at the line to shoot a pair. First one's good. That's point number 7 for Brooks. 68-47. He misses the second. McKay with the rebound. McKay hands it off to Bracken.
Dothan's had a big second half, Bobby. That's a three coming from McKay.
McKay's had a big game.
Let's take a look at that one from McKay. Nothing but nets on that one.
Okay, we're going to take a break here with a timeout on the floor. 68-50 is our score. It's Dothan over Headland. Back at the Civic Center, it's 68-50, Dothan on top. I wanted to point out that Jerry McKay has been quite active for Headland tonight, putting in 24 points for his Headland Ram team.
This is the Downtown Dothan Hoops Classic Consolation game between the Dothan Tigers and the Headland Rams. Dothan up 68-50.
All right, Brooks with the ball, looking. Gives it to Gaskin. So Gaskin holds on to it now, and he's going to be fouled by McKay. That will be his fourth.
McKay has scored personal. It's team foul number 4.
So 31 comes into the game now, Terrell Owens. So substitutions getting to get some playing time for Dothan here, late 68-50.
Bobby, I wonder if anybody mistake him for Terrell Owens of the Dallas Cowboys.
The checkbook is probably a lot different.
Well, they could be related. Terrell Owens is from the state of Alabama. So that may be some relationship there.
And Coach Goodson wants to take a break, so there's timeout on the floor. A minute 50 left, 68-50, Dothan over Headland. Back at the Dothan Civic Center. A minute 50 left in this consolation game. Dothan with substitutions galore. 22, Hutcherson gets 2 points. And McKay brings it across midcourt, gets it down quickly. Pulls up, jumps, shoots. It's an air ball. Dothan gets a rebound. This one to Brooks. He gets it across midcourt, loses it. So it's 2-on-1. And Williams throws it away.
That was a good scoring opportunity that time for Headland, and he was going to try to pass it behind the back, and it got stuck on his hip, and he wasn't able to get the ball to his teammates, so it was out of bounds off of Headland, so it's going to be Dothan's ball.
So 32 comes into the game as Thompson comes out. That was Justin Thompson coming out and Michael Thompson coming in. A minute 18, a whistle on the floor as Dothan is fouled immediately.
Foul on number 22, Jamarian Jackson. 15 foul for the Rams.
Number 40 comes in for Headland, Skylar Bracken. And number 20, Jawan Cobb. Substitutions galore for both squads now in the last minute 18. And we have a foul on Williams for Headland. For his second.
Dothan up by 20, 70-50.
Foul is on Juwan Williams, the second personal team foul.
We're in the fourth period, 1:14 left in the game. The winner of this game will take third place home, and the loser will finish fourth.
So 34 comes in, Jacob DeCejo. Number 12 in the game still, and Bracken is charged with a foul. So that'll put Dothan to the line.
Brackens, that's his second personal at the line for Dothan is number 14.
Carroll.
Shooting 1 and 1.
James Carroll.
So Carroll is shooting front end of a 1-and-1, misses, and
2 points for
then Brooks comes back and answers with a basket of his own.
Under a minute left, 55 seconds, 72-50, Dothan leading.
Bracken shoots for 3, misses, and Dothan gets a rebound. Brooks quickly down the court. He gives it to number 14, who shoots, misses. That was Carroll. Put in, then 31. Terrell Owens gets into the act with score.
That was a good rebound that time by Owens, Bobby, and he just kept banging at it, and he just got his own rebound, put it up the second time, and it counted.
34 shoots, misses. Dothan gets the rebound. All the way to the basket.
Whoa, what a shot. We'll take a look at that one, Bobby. Capehart with a nice shot there for the Tigers. Let's take a look at that on the replay.
Okay, Capehart makes the basket.
Boy, that was an acrobatic move that time by Capehart.
All right, free throw is up and in good. So
a 3-point play by Capehart.
So we're down to under 6 seconds. And that's going to bring us to the end of the game. Dothan High wins it, and they move to third place in the tournament, and they win by a score of 77-50. And we're going to have special presentations made on the floor here. So let's take a quick timeout. We'll come back and recap some scoring as well. From the Dothan Civic Center, Dothan wins it 77-50.
Okay, we're having a trophy presentation.
Congratulations to head coach Terry Goodson and the Tiger varsity basketball team.
Dothan.
So Dothan moves into third place.
That's right. So they're being presented the third place trophy.
Ms. Ann Rumble out taking a snapshot for the.
Coach Oppert, there you go.
Yeah, got Coach Oppert into it. Zoom out just a little bit there.
There we go.
Brandon, there you go. The entire Dothan squad. We're being helped out with Brandon Bryant at running camera tonight. Directing is Art Variel. And the two guys that are running their mouth is Price and Kirkland.
And also Kirkland's running the slow-mo. So,
Yeah,
so all
slow-mo.
the missed slow-mo shots, you can blame me for it.
And we're about to come up with a three-point thing. So
Okay.
So quickly, let's run down with some scoring here as we wait for the stats to come. Back at the Dothan Civic Center, where we've just completed the consolation game tonight, and what's happening on the floor now that you'll see in the background while we run over the scoring for the Dothan Headland game is the guys warming up in the three-point shootout, and we thought it was quite interesting. There's four players out there that has 5 shots completed. So this thing's really up for grab.
Oh, yes, it is.
So quickly, let's run down the scoring for you. First of all, we'll go for Headland, and I'll cover those for you. Jeremy McKay, the big gun for them tonight, finishing with a total of 24 points. Antoine Bracken, number 12, with 5. Jawan Williams with 7. Also 7 from Jamarian Jackson. Justin Thompson had 8. To round out the scoring for Headland, they shot a whopping 40% from the floor tonight, 70% from the free throw line. If they had done much better in the second half as they did the first, the scoring would have been a whole lot different.
And Bobby, one footnote here: if you look at total rebounds, Dothan out-rebounded Headland 41-21, and that was the difference in the game there.
I agree.
Now,
how about Dothan scoring?
Looking at Dothan scoring, Janae Perry had 12 points. Ladarius Gaskin had 13. Johnny Welch 9. Edric Chambers 9. Jamal Brooks 8. Dante Banks had 6. Devin Alamine with 12. Hutchison with 2. Owens with 2, and Lorenzo Capehart had 3 points. Dothan shot 53% from the field, which is pretty good. They shot 63% from the foul line. So they started off a little slow, Bobby. At the end of one, the score was 16-12. Dothan scored 16 points and Headland 12, but Headland scored the first 6 points of the game, if I'm not mistaken, to take a 6-0 lead.
Well, it was 8-2 at one point. Headland on top.
And at the end of 2, the score was Dothan 35, Headland 27. So the game was still close. But in that third period, Dothan just kind of blew them out. Dothan put up 56 points at the end of 3 to 37 for Headland. Final score 77-50. Dothan over at Headland and taking home the third place trophy for the Downtown Dothan Hoops Classic.
So that's going to wrap it up from the Dothan Civic Center. We've got the final contest coming up, and that's going to be between Northview and the Houston County Lions, the defending champions, and we'll have that one for you here on the Local Origination Channel in just a few moments. So we're going to wrap it up from the Dothan Civic Center, where Dothan wins at final score tonight by a score of 77-50.